on every word because their money might be up to it. Shady McCoy, talk to me. Pressure. Who wins tonight and why?
You know I like money, first of all. And I look at that line, it's -3. That's it? Yeah, money line. Chiefs. I just think that overall, man, like, we've been beating you more than you beat us. The few times we played, I'm 4-1 against you, Lamar Jackson. I'm 4-1 against you, Ravens. So I'm going with the Chiefs. They beat them at their worst, now they're at their best.
That's very well said.
Come on,
I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs win not just because Andy Reid is dominant in his home openers. When you give Andy Reid time to cook, he cooks things up. But also, Ravens have a new defense. Usually defenses start fast, but defense is all about communication. When you have a new defensive coordinator, you have a new starting safety, you have a new starting will linebacker, you have a new starting edge rusher. One lapse in communication, Xavier Worthy's taking it the distance. One lapse in communication, Rashid Rice is taking it the distance. For me, give me the Chiefs. Chase Daniel, where you at?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, what are we talking about? It's Chiefs win 24-23. They got the best player in the world, Patrick Mahomes. You can talk about all the defense you want, all this stuff. Like, Andy Reid is going to dream something up that we've never seen before.
He is.
And it's going to work. I mean, him and Matt Nagy, man, you walk into Andy Reid's office. You talked about it the other show. Man, when I was in the quarterback room with him, we'd walk in, me and Alex Smith, and we would see all these drawings. It looked like a drawing in Rashid Rice and Juju. And they got dependable experience depth. Sky Moore, Justin Watson, like, the weakness got better. Nothing else changed. Why wouldn't you three-peat? Why wouldn't it start off with a win tonight?
Lamar, you hear him? That's what I'm talking about.
You ain't picking the Ravens.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is why it's a must-win for you. This is why you got to go out here and deliver, because to be honest with you, bro, this is the last time I could ride with you.
You picked the Ravens?
I am picking the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson to win this game. And to be honest with you, I really got a little false confidence right now, but I'm going to ride with you because I feel like this is the last time I can. I can't go into another game you playing Patty Mahomes after losing to him 5 times, being 1-5, thinking you're going to win. So I'm riding with you tonight, dog. You hear him up here. Let's go.
You think it's a high-scoring game, or you think defenses? Like, what are you feeling?
To be honest with you, I don't think it's going to be high scoring.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be high scoring. I think this game right here probably will be 24-20, 24-17.
If it's that close, good defenses. What do you go to next? You go to coaching, which we know who gets that. What a quarterback. We know who gets that.
Check.
We're gonna see who gets that. That's why I'm saying Lamar. You hear him? Come on now, dog.
All right, well, look, DraftKings Sportsbook is the home of touchdowns, and new customers can bet $5 and get $250 in bonus bets instantly. What? It's too good to be true.
That's a lot.
Sign up with code FACILITY. Okay, bring us back. 2-5, big dog. I know you a beast. It's your sport. But it seems like excellence for McCoys doesn't just stop.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to my pops, Interstate Warriors, man. They went out there to the South. One of the biggest softball tournaments they have out the South. My dad and his team, Interstate Warriors, they won that thing. It's the BCS tournament. Hey, Pops, show up, baby. You showed up and you showed out McCoy's. He's the real athlete.
Hey, really quick, did he get MVP?
And he got the MVP. Hey, Interstate Warriors, y'all keep doing your thing, man. Y'all ball out.
Here's the question. How much pressure is on Pops? Because McCoy, he donned it first. You donned it also, all pro. We asked today how much pressure on Jordan Love or Jalen Hurts. Who has more pressure in their athletic career? Is it Pops now or Pops?
I gotta go with Pops. He probably all sore today. Y'all keep balling, though. Y'all keep balling.
I love that. Okay, real quick. Let's transition back to the game again. Football is finally here. We've been waiting 7 months to finally talk about football. Chase Daniel, Patrick Mahomes, will he start an MVP caliber season? He might not win it. You don't have him winning it. But will he start an MVP caliber campaign tonight?
Yeah. He's the best player in the world. He got those receivers. Absolutely. Let's go.
James Jones, you see a 3-touchdown, 2-touchdown, no-pick performance. I know you have Lamar and the Ravens winning, but will Pat go crazy?
No, I can't say that.
You got the Ravens, bro. You better not say that.
He's trying to hustle me like I don't know how to do TV. You see how he's trying to do it?
I wish you would have said yes.
Shady, what you see? Patrick Mahomes, how many touchdowns, big dog?
I'm going 3. Andy Reid and them together.
One running, maybe.
Hey, look, the facility was made for shows like today. After the game, sprint to our show tomorrow. It's going to go down. The Herd with Colin. have been waiting for this day, so you deserve this conversation. Chiefs, Ravens, a rematch from the AFC Championship game. A two-time MVP versus a two-time MVP, but a two-time Super Bowl MVP at that. Fellas, there's no more important topic than the one we are about to discuss. Ravens, Chiefs. Shady, asking you maybe the most important question I will ask you all day. What is the one thing you need to see from the Ravens?
Just one?
Just one.
Okay, let me think. Because we didn't prep this one, so let me think. I want to say this, right? In the offseason, one of the biggest additions I've seen, I love, was Derrick Henry going to the Ravens. I said, no way, is that possible? One of the best running teams, right, without a really elite running back, and now you get one? You get the king over there? So I just want to see how they work together, right? It's funny because Lamar Jackson's never had a running back like him before, that good. But hold up. Derrick Henry has never had a quarterback like Lamar Jackson.
That's true.
So you match them up together. I want to see what that looks like in the running game. You got to worry about Lamar running it and throwing it. Now you got to worry about Derrick Henry stopping him. How do you manage that with the guys in the box to stop the run? So I'm super excited with that defense. There'll always be a defensive team. You run the ball well with a guy like Derrick Henry. I want to see what they look like.
Do you think Derrick Henry still has it? He didn't look good last year.
I will say this. One thing about Derrick Henry is the way he plays the game, the age won't hurt him, right?
Okay.
Because one thing, he's a big guy that can run. He never really, in my opinion, never really had great eyes, but he was so strong. The first guy always missed if he's breaking a tackle or stiff arm, right? And who he is. That's a big sucker, though. The one thing about Derrick Henry is he's the only running back that can have 15 carries for 30 yards, right? The end of the game, he's going to have 28 carries for 185 yards.
He's going to break that big one.
Yo, he's going to continue to get the ball over and over and wearing the defense out. They're tired. Nobody wants to tackle a 6'3", 6'4", 245-pound running back.
That's
so
good.
I want to see what they look like.
The underrated part of Derrick Henry's game, just to piggyback off you, the screen game. He's way better catching the ball out of the backfield than a lot of people give him credit for. So I would imagine if the run game is not there, everyone's dropping back in coverage, trying to get these receivers, look for the screen game to go. But you know who's going to help Derrick Henry in this game tonight and protect Lamar Jackson? The offensive line. Let's throw it up right here. The offensive line for the Ravens.
Let's see him.
They lost 3 starters on the offensive line. And not only like mid-range starters, they were good starters. John Simpson, Morgan Moses traded to the Jets, Kevin Zeitler, all these guys. And look, that was on your left, okay? That's who was there last year. Pretty good offensive line. They kept Lamar Jackson upright. And then you got this offensive line on the right. And then I'm just excited to see how they gel together. We talked about Lamar Jackson in the A-block. Can he do this? Can he do that? It's on Lamar Jackson to go out there and play. You got to have help from the big man up front. If you don't even have a chance as a quarterback to drop back and read the defense, you might see Lamar Jackson running a little bit more. That defensive line, led by Chris Jones, is going to get after him tonight.
That's really well said. Jay, where you at with it, big dog?
Yeah, all that's cool, Chase. The only thing that matters for me is getting the W, right?
Ooh, I like
Lost a lot of starters, offense, defense, right? Patty had a weak team coming into play you, and you had the best team, and he found a way to win. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, the only thing that matters tonight is you have to find a way to win. Both of you guys said it well as well, right? What was the question mark last year they were saying against the Chiefs? We should have ran it more. Well, 22 here.
Yeah,
all right, so we gonna see if you run it, right? So you had the answers to the test if you felt like you could have won the game running the football. The only thing that matters tonight for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens is finding a way to get a W. That's the only thing that matters.
Here's what I need to see, man, and this may be the biggest thing nobody's talking about. Ravens defense. What's up with you? You lost a player at every level the Ravens defense did. At the defensive line, you lost Jadeveon Clowney, his 9+ sacks. At the linebacker level, you lost Patrick Queen, his 130+ tackles in his all-pro performance. At the safety level, you lost Geno Stone, his 7+ interceptions. So you lost a player at every level, and then Chase just alluded to, you lost your defensive coordinator.
That's a big deal.
That's no small deal. That's a gigantic deal. So the Ravens, you lost your DC. Then you lost a pass rusher. Then you lost a tackling machine. Then you lost an interception leader. Who are you going to be? You are the #1 defense in football last year, and I did not think it was particularly close. So now that you lost all those pieces and the mind that moved those pieces, what will you look like? Now, Shady, let's look at the other end.
Okay.
Chiefs.
Okay, come on.
You won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs. So I'm gonna ask you this one. I know this one matters.
Chefs.
The one thing, Shady, in the first game of the season with all of America watching.
Come on now.
What's the one thing you need to see from the Chiefs?
I just want to see Andy Reid. No, I'm playing. I want to see what the new toys look like. Right now, we've been seeing Patrick Mahomes for the last couple of years in the offense that don't look like the Patrick Mahomes offense, right? You talk about his big arm capabilities and stuff, extending plays, right, going deep. We haven't really been seeing that. I know he's so happy now that he got his new additions, some real speedsters out there. Aaron. So I want to see them go vertical. I want to see the Patrick Mahomes in that old element of throwing that ball deep. I want to see the high play capabilities that these guys have now, where they didn't have in the last couple of years. And I want to see a championship three-peat. I'm going to be honest. And I'm a fan of the Eagles saying that. I want Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce to go out there and get that three-peat. Ain't no betting on it, I show.
Chase Daniel, one thing you need to see from the Chiefs tonight, sir.
Speed. That's all I want to see I want to see speed. Hollywood Brown's out. Xavier Worthy, Mecole Hardman, Rashee Rice all run fast. And you said, zoom, they need to go downfield. The one thing walking away from tonight that internally the Chiefs are needing to see from their receivers, and they want to put the league on notice, we are going downtown. We are going to take a